Guest is a fantastic and lovely actress. She's reuniting with her Mork and Mindy co-star Robin Williams on The Crazy Ones this Thursday on CBS. Take a look at this.
So you must be Sydney. I can tell because you look the most horrified.
No, we're just really excited to meet you. We loved your book.
Oh, how did you put it down?
Actually read it.
Oh, how kind. Did you have a favorite part?
Yes, I did.
Yeah,
because
Chapter
I-
2 when the Sea of Japan was...
Oh, so you're all liars.
Well, I promised 90 Dances, 90 Nations is at the top of my must-read list once I stop being a workaholic.
Sydney, if I could give you one piece of advice that I've learned on all of my life travels, it's that you have got to slow down a little bit. You need to cut out some time for yourself. You know, just take a breath and... Oh, balls! I've got a reading in 15 minutes. It's at a woman's shelter. You know, it's kind of a bummer because none of them can afford my book.
Pam Dawber, everybody, Pam Dawber. Pam, how lovely to see you. You look lovely.
Thank you.
Just, I mean, I don't mean to be in any way rude or creepy, but you look...
Well, you are, but...
I know, but you look so much like you did on Mork and Mindy. It's astonishing. Have you got... Yes. Are you in some way connected with the Dark Lord or something?
I don't know. I think it's that clean living all these years.
Well, I guess. Are you very clean living?
Probably more than most actors in Hollywood.
But look, here's a photograph of you and Mork and Mindy, and look at that, lovely. It's funny. Have you worked with Robin since then?
No, I hadn't. This is the thing. In fact, the fact that I'm doing this show or doing any sort of publicity just blows my mind, because when they called me to ask me if I wanted to be on an episode, it wasn't that I was dying to get back into show business. I just wanted to see Robin.
Technically, being on this show isn't in show business.
You know,
all right.
That's what I was actually hoping for.
Right? No, you're fine. No, you're on the edge. You're on the cusp. But this is kind of like the bi-curious show. You're not really, and you're not really. So you did, well, don't you see Robin? Don't you keep in touch?
No, I hadn't seen Robin. I hadn't seen Robin in 20 years.
Wow.
And we hadn't worked on Mork and Mindy for 33 years.
Is that really?
I mean, it's so amazing when you find that you're that old. Because it does go like that.
It does go very fast. I think children speed it up. You have some.
Well, well, no, you know, I'll tell you what, it felt like 18, 20, 25 years, quite frankly.
Yeah, no, there are moments. Yeah, what age are your kids? They're in their 20s and stuff now.
One's 25 and one's 21.
Oh, God, yeah, you're past the worst of it now.
I know, I am.
Yeah, it's all right. You can sleep through the night.
I know. It's better when they go away to school because you don't know what they're doing. But when they're home and it's, 1 in the morning or 2 in the morning and they're not home, suddenly you're just,
Well, my youngest boy's 3. He's generally home.
Yeah, you're still okay.
Yeah, but, I don't know. He's got a wandering eye. Yeah, no, it's good. So what do you do in the show then? Do you play his lover?
Yeah, well, this show, if you've all seen this show, it's got a large cast. So you're servicing a lot of actors in this particular show.
Servicing a lot of actors.
Servicing, well, you gotta do what you gotta do.
I've done that in my time.
Haven't we all?
Yeah.
But, and so it's, it's one of a storyline, and Brad Garrett's in this particular one.
Right.
And so he's sort of the catalyst for what happens. But I'm Simon. I'm Simon's new girlfriend.
Right.
And so, it's 3 scenes. But people were so excited.
Well, it's very exciting. Mork and Mindy's like as an American cultural icon. It was a moment in history.
It was, I guess. It's so funny. You just go away from it and you live your life and you do other things. And when I agreed to do this, I was surprised that so many people cared.
Well, weren't you aware of it at the time when you were making the show?
Of our show?
Yeah.
Because, when you're making a show, you're in your little, well, it's like a place like this, only it's a little bigger.
Obviously.
Not quite, as homey as this. And And you go home. You go to work, you rehearse your show, and you go home, and then you hope you get some ratings, and if you hear they're good ratings. We were so young when we started that show.
Yes, I guess.
You know, it was pretty crazy times. I mean, it was late 70s.
Was that before you met Mark then?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man, yeah. There you are. He's been on this show a lot, you know, your husband.
He loves you.
Well, I love him.
I know.
He's quite dignified, though. You know, I have to be careful with
Mark,
that.
he's private.
Private?
He's
Is he
very
even private in the house? Like, does he say,
No.
don't ask me that, I'm only your husband?
He'll say, don't say too much on a talk show.
Right. Did he say that? Did he say that to you?
No, he
I
didn't.
bet you he said, don't say anything about me.
No, I know, but I try not to, but I have a big mouth.
He smells lovely. He smells like vanilla.
He does. He does. He's a garage guy, you know.
Really?
Yes.
What does he do in his garage?
He does. I don't know what he does in his garage. His garage.
He doesn't let, he's that private, he doesn't let you in the garage?
Arrest me.
Really?
If I use a hammer. Now, my husband doesn't have 1 hammer, 2 hammers, or 5 hammers. My husband, I will bet you, and I'm not exaggerating, he probably has 17 hammers.
Well, he was a carpenter, though, at one
Well,
point. wasn't
yeah, but who needs 17 hammers?
Carpenters?
Yeah, I guess they all do different things.
Right, like a big hammer and then little tiny
Yeah, I guess so. But if you borrow a hammer of Mark's in the man cave garage, and you turn it this way instead of that way when you put it back, you hear about it. And it goes like this. Pammy, were you in the garage? Yeah. You using my hammer? Yeah. All I ask is that you just put things back the way you found them.
Sounds like a guy to me. Do you have an area of the house that's like your area, like
Not
your
at
lady
all.
cave? Do you don't have a lady?
No, actually, I do. I do. You know,
That doesn't sound good, actually. Let's call it something else.
Yeah.
Boudoir.
No, it's supposedly my art studio.
Art studio. Do you paint?
Well, I thought I would. It was like when one of the children left, I said, okay, you've got your office, you've got your man cave. I don't even have a garage, okay? My car does not sit in a garage.
Really? You're not
husband-
allowed to put your car in the garage?
No.
Your husband's on the #1 show on television. You can afford a garage.
It's very true.
Yes.
I know.
It's a Scottish word, man. Ask Leon, he'll tell you. It's a Scottish word.
No,
So you park on the street and he has...
Well, it's because I don't take good care of my car. And so, because I don't take good care of my car, I sit in the driveway. And we have cars. Mark, we have old cars. We have lots of old cars.
Really? You have old
yeah.
cars?
Oh,
Are
yeah.
you like, do you hang about with Jay Leno a little bit?
Mark has been trying to get in Jay's garage for years. For years. In fact, I'm going to rat him out right now because his lady won't call Mark back. Okay, so I'm going on TV and I'm saying that.
What,
Jay said, come to the garage anytime you want. Drive my car.
Yeah.
Here's the number.
And it was the wrong number?
I guess, because he hasn't
Wow.
gotten in the garage yet.
Man, that's bad. So, like, I'd like to go to Jay's garage too.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know him. But you
I do a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, well, maybe you can get Mark in.
I don't know if I can do that, but... Well, no, good. Well, listen, it's lovely. It's lovely to see you on the show. And on this show, too. You should do more acting. Now the kids are out the house, you can do a little more. Come on.
I really, you know, you reach a certain age. You know, when you have a career, you're the babe. And then time goes on, and then you're the mother of the babe. And then you're the grandmother of the babe. And then you find yourself sitting in a casting office with every other 80s actress in town that still wants a career. I don't want to do it.
I've been there. I've been there. Pam Dawber, everybody.